Hey, how's it going? I figure I'd show the overhead view of where I'm working with. As you grow in a vapor society, you'll end up getting, like a bunch of gear. And excuse my hands, I got some tattoo flash stuff on it, but sorry about that. Basically, you'll have a whole bunch of stuff. Where do you put it? Well, somewhere where it's kind of organized. I'm pretty much a frustrated vapor today. I had high hopes for things like the Kangar Pro 1, the Pro 2. Got my hand at trying to build one of these steam turbines. And granted, I don't have a mechanical or a mod or straight battery device yet. I don't have one of those. And maybe I need one of those to make it work perfect or right. I can get it to fire. It's got some, see that right there? Maybe you can see that. I wrapped it. It's in the tank. I pre-fired it. I plugged another one up just to plug up the hole so it doesn't leak all over the place. It does fire up, you guys. And this is just on a twist. Maybe it doesn't belong on a twist. Let's turn it down to 3.2, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Right? That is what it's supposed to do. But it tastes bad. I can get a good, the liquid is not refilling and wicking fast enough for a flavor to be decent. I get one hit, and granted, these holes, don't laugh at my fingers, you guys. These holes are so small, and there's two on one side. I would think that there would be a larger hole. So maybe I have to drill that out. I don't know, but it's like I'm fighting it. Feels like I'm fighting. I get a big cloud for the first time. Maybe the second time too. And I hear it's working. And it's thick. And the first couple are great, and after that it just tastes like shite, you know? Oh, hey, look, this one's done charging too. How many devices do you need to charge? But it's always good to have things ready, you know? This thing has been working great, and I love these cartos. I swear by them. The Boge 510 XL pre-punched LRSS ones. That's BOGE 510 XL pre-punched LRSS. You can find them probably at your local brick and mortar. I don't know what they're called. They're just regular cartos, you guys. Low res. They're so good, and just they're packed with flavor. The flavor just sings out of these things. It sings, and it wants to put the cloud, the vapor, in your mouth. These other ones, I'm sucking on it and trying to get it to work. Just feels like I'm working too hard for it. This, that is extraordinary. This is some FlavorZ Heaven's Kiss I got in here. It's just really good. It tastes like like a French toast with syrup on it, I guess is the best way to tell you. Really good. I'm trying out these Pro Tank 1, Pro Tank 2. Little disappointed. They're about the same. Look, whenever you're unscrewing these things here, alright, so these are the replaceable. I guess you could rebuild them, but whatever, right? This thing's all flooded out. The one time I don't have napkins. Don't have napkins. There we go. But the way it's made is 9 times out of 10 when I unscrew this little part is not even connected, right? So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing yet. But when this goes down, it screws that way. But when you put it on something, maybe that center post grabs and it turns that center pin the wrong way. So I don't know if it's threaded right. But I'll just set it on 4.0. No instructions with any of this stuff, you'll find. So I'm just a frustrated vapor. I'm not getting what I want out of things. And A little bit of flavor, a little bit of light. I mean, am I doing it wrong? Let me kick it down to 3.7. Doesn't work any better. Let me pump it up to 4.6. Alright, that's a little better, but it seems hot. Let's try in the middle. There's no flavor coming out of that, really. Whereas if I use this, my dripper, I get tons of flavor. This thing, I mean, it doesn't look like much, but I get a lot of flavor out of that. So, you know, that being said, it's small, you know, but it's good for tasting, and it doesn't get too hot. Decent amount of smoke production and a lot of flavor, and that's at 4.2, I guess. It's all relative, but you know, it can be frustrating trying to build these things. Don't know if I built it right, the holes aren't there. You know, it came with the wire. Maybe it's the wrong wire that comes with it. Maybe it's too thin. Maybe you need a thicker gauge. Maybe you need more coils. The instructions, I'm an instruction guy and there's none. So I'm just learning as I go, you guys. Let me know if there's something I should be doing. I know I probably need a mod to make all this stuff work. Just a decent battery and a button on the bottom. But this is what I got to work with. You know, these things. So, frustrated vapors. Cartos seems to work out better for me. I see a lot of people that have these fancy tanks, and I'm just not part of the gang yet, I guess. Maybe in a little bit. We'll see. So far, coming up, I'm gonna throw all these, try out all these FlavorZs, right? Heaven's Kiss, Princess Peach, Delusional, Orange Dreamsicle, Orange 51. So I'm gonna check these out, but I really want to throw a carto into each. This is this, right? And this is brand new today. So whenever I get frustrated with vaping, I always go back to a brand new carto, and it just makes it all right, you know. While you're building stuff, have something on standby so you don't freak out and not have anything to vape with. I'm gonna devote some tanks and clean out these tanks and get these tanks and go 4 and 4. I'll pick up some freshies of these, and I'll do a taste off with those because they deserve to be in their own tanks. I mean, all right, I might sneak some drips on here. I probably will, but just keep on keeping on, steeping on, you guys. This is Chris Wicks with the overhead view of my stuff, to-goes, things to go. It's overkill. I'm sure you guys got the same kind of table fantastico. I guess as long as you're keeping off of regular cigarettes, that's all that matters. Now it's a hobby. Vape usually in 0 or 6, and that's pretty much it. Trying to make my own juices a little bit. These cases I showed you in another video have VGPG. I got a lot of different flavorings. You guys tried the Loran oils yet?